Hello, my name is Nunez, and I'm doing my presentation on cyberbullying. If you look at the broad definition, in which obviously today it has kind of expanded to the extended definition, bullying that takes place using electronic technology. Well, for that matter, there's so many technological tools that can be used where even the accuser or the one that's performing the cyberbullying can even hide its own traces. If you look at the extended definition, anyone, any preteen that uses any kind of technological device or mobile phone can actually perform those actions with or without even knowing. Cyberbullying in the old, as you know, MySpace has become what became a major issue before, which actually started the trend of cyberbullying next to instant messaging, or even the internet for that matter. Tumblr, Zanga, even AIM, AOL Instant Messenger, and even mobile texting, where became even down to the cyberbullier posing as the victim. But now from the MySpace, it's turned into the Twitter, the Instagram, the Facebook, even the Snapchat, which is exponentially becoming a major issue. Facebook slowly is starting to kind of wean its way out. But Facebook back then became the strongest tool for those cyberbullies to pose as the victims and really damage the lives of other people. Direct cyberbullying, there's two ways that can happen. Direct cyberbullying, or bullying that can be done through technology, directed that's towards the person, or anything that's being used through the internet, directing it towards the person. The one that's performing it knows, and he is visible as the accuser. Types of ways that can happen through instant messaging, either through text, pictures, or video, stealing passwords, even online gaming as well, where people are playing games. The person who is cyberbullying that person through voice or through text, that also is a big issue. But even cyberbullying by proxy has become a big deal. It's when the person is posing as the victim, and he or she may be hiding the traces. The damage may not be known by that performer, and at the same time, with that damage being added, well, that person's life can be really, really affected, especially if that person knows what he's doing, the one that's posing as the victim. The statistics show that Facebook, as you know, since from 2014, but pre that, Facebook has become a major issue where nearly over half of the cases have come through Facebook, for that matter. MySpace, as you know, has kind of lowered its way down. YouTube, Twitter, also a major issue. But if you look at Snapchat, it's a tool in which you can take a picture and it's displayed on the app for only about 10 seconds. People don't know that the images can be saved through the tool or even on their phone. Most of the images also can be displayed up to 24 hours using a My Story sequence. There could be no trace. But the problem with Snapchat, it's exponentially becoming a strong cyberbullying tool. Evidence can be eliminated, but the only way they can be saved, the images, is through screenshots, in which the app does notify who saves those screenshots. So the statistics show that Snapchat has suspended its use of cyberbullying, superseded rather, compared to Instagram and Skype. And a lot of the images do involve hacking, death, and physical assault. And with that only showing for 10 seconds, at the same time, people do know that it's really not, it's becoming a huge, huge deal with Snapchat just because of the images that can be saved. The Ryan Halligan case, this student here embarrassed when he was talking through instant messages to a friend who he trusted about an embarrassing story. Well, that was posted all around the internet. Another person who posed as a girl showing that he liked Ryan Halligan forced him to share more embarrassing stories. That person also spread that rumors through wildfire. With that being said, he felt very uncomfortable and ended up hanging himself back in October of 2003. Another case, the Amanda Todd story, same thing. She was actually very insociable in person, so she met friends online. Well, this one particular friend who she trusted she showed her breasts to that person. That person actually took a screenshot of her breasts and made a Facebook page about her breasts. She was not able to recover. She made a video a month before her death about how she felt through cyberbullying and ended up hanging herself a month later back in October 2012. Again, cyberbullying, as we know, has become a major, major issue, and there's so many technological tools that can be used to make it happen. So how can we regulate our teens? Well, and just about anyone who has a mobile device can actually perform the cyberbullying. So just make sure their behavior. Make sure that anything that's on their phone, it's being used for for big reasons. And if anyone is being accused through the cyberbullying, or if anyone's the victim, make sure that you're restoring self-respect. Act thoughtfully, not fast. And you want to find out any multiple perspectives if there's noticeable trends. And here are my resources.